How did you know Dee Warner?
I've been dating her daughter, Raquel, since 2016.
Okay. And are you still dating her today?
That is correct.
Okay. And you guys have kids?
3 kids.
And back in April of 2021, how many kids did you have at that point in time?
2 girls.
And do you recall around November of 2019, you working on a project?
Yes.
Okay, can you explain that to the jury?
We purchased the house from Dee and Dale Warner in November of 2019. We gutted our house and started a full remodel on it.
Is that the house you currently live in?
That is correct.
And where is it in relation to the Munger property?
I would say behind their house,
Okay.
the Warner's house.
So a mile, half a mile? Could you give us an estimate?
Half a mile.
And what street is your house on?
Carson Highway.
And would that be north or south of the Munger, of Carson and Munger?
It'd be north.
Okay, great. And what you say you fully gutted the house?
That's correct.
Did you do the work yourself?
Yes, I did.
And could you explain like your daily pattern of how you would work on the house?
I'd go to work early, 7 a.m., 6 a.m. When I get home in the afternoon, I'd head straight to my house and work on it till approximately 9 o'clock at night.
Okay, and then what would you do?
I would leave there and meet Raquel and our kids at the Warner residence, where we would shower and eat dinner, and then we would head from there to where we were staying during the project at Raquel's dad's house.
Okay, so you weren't living at the house while you were gutting it.
That is correct.
And explain where you were living then?
Wheelan Road, Tim Bach's house, Raquel's father.
Okay. So how long did this go on where you would go to work, work on the house, and then go over to the Munger farm for dinner and family time? How long did that go on?
A very long time. I worked on the house, well, from 2020 is when I tore it apart until 2022.
All right, so up until April 2021, the pattern is still going on?
Correct.
Okay. And does this include weekends too?
Yes, from the weekends it'd just be from when I woke up till maybe 10 or 11 at night.
And when you went over there, you said generally it was around 9 p.m., is that right? To the Munger house?
Yes.
Would everybody have waited for you to eat, or what?
Nope, everybody's already ate. Usually our daughters would be bathed and ready for bed. I would walk in and I'd eat by myself at the kitchen table, or I would be the only one eating, yes.
Okay. And just describe for the jury a little bit the room that you would be sitting in. You said you were at the kitchen table?
Kitchen table, that's connected to the kitchen, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the living room, where's the living room from the kitchen table?
Yes, right next to it, 15, 20 feet away from the living room.
Okay. Open floor plan?
Open floor plan.
Okay. And so would you sit by yourself at the table?
No, occasionally I'd have Raquel sitting with me, Dee sitting with me, conversating.
Okay. And what about Dale? Was he ever in your presence?
Not in the kitchen with us, no.
Where would he be?
In the living room, maybe elsewhere, not in there with us.
Okay. And can you give us a sense of approximately, is it like half of the time he would be there, every other, I mean?
I think it would depend on the time of the year for, maybe he was busy with the plant or the harvest. Wintertime, he'd be there.
Okay. So were you around enough to know like the different seasons of farming?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you just mentioned planting. Could you explain what that means?
Spring, you'd be getting tractors ready, planting crop. Summer was a little slower, and then fall would be the harvest, so that'd be one of the busiest times.
Okay. And so are you saying that Dale's presence in the room there where you were eating your dinner depended on the season?
That's correct.
Okay. And which seasons would he be normally gone?
Plant and harvest.
Okay. And were you able to observe Dee's attitude, her, feelings during those times? Was it the same as always? Was it different?
No. Definitely when Dale was not around, Dee was a lot more relaxed, laid back, could be herself. When he was around, she was uptight and watching over her shoulder.
Okay. Did you, while you were there and Dale was there, on the occasions that Dale was there, did he make comments to you regarding Dee that you recall?
Yeah, I would call there was a fair amount of degrading comments.
Do you have any specific examples?
Yes, there would be comments about Dee's cooking.
Do you remember anything? What would the comments be about the cooking?
Just what the hell is this, or this is burnt, or this isn't done. That's as far as cooking. There was other degrading comments about Dee's choice of clothing or what she was wearing.
Would he direct these comments to Dee or to you?
He would say them loud enough so she would hear them, or when she's in the presence of the comment, definitely so she could hear it. But it was said to me.
Okay.
I would just object to speculation to the part where she could hear it. He doesn't know Mr. Warner's purpose for saying things.
I guess if was Dee actually present in the room when he was saying these
Yes.
things? Okay. I think it's fair to say.
So to the extent that the answer included a comment about what Mr. Warner's purpose for saying it was, I would agree with that objection. I think that is speculative.
Thank you. So, but I do think you just said that the comments themselves were at least directed to you, and how did you know that he was directing them to you? Did he use your name, for example?
My name, or he's looking directly at me.
Okay. All right, and how often do you think those comments were made?
I would say I probably heard about 24 of them.
Okay. Would there be a time where you would try to exclude him from the conversation you were having while you were eating dinner?
Yeah, I guess when we're just sitting at the kitchen table, just Raquel, Dee, and I, while I'm eating. Dee usually, when Dale was there, Dee would try and speak a little softer, a little lower tone. That way, the conversation was the three of us.
Okay. And then did Dale do anything that you saw to try to get in the conversation?
Yeah, there's one time I can remember specifically where we were eating. I was eating. Dee and Raquel sitting at the table with me. Dale was sitting in the living room, and he would walk to the pantry behind the kitchen table, and he would get 2, 3 M&Ms, and then slowly walk back by, go sit on the couch, and then get back up, and then walk past us, just 2 or 3 M&Ms, and then so on and so forth, slowing down at the kitchen table.